What's up, guys? Josh here with ATX Guitar Lessons. We're going to be taking a look at the song Glad You Came by The Wanted. One of my students wanted to play this, so we kind of made up a little strumming pattern and chord melody to go with it out of the main riff. So first off, capo on the 3rd fret to put it in the proper key. The chord shapes we're going to be using: C major, E minor, and D major. And if you want to know, if you're interested what these chords actually are with the capo on, this is an E flat major chord. This is a G minor chord. And this is an F major chord. But we're going to refer to it with the open chord shapes. So anyways, we made up the strumming pattern to go with it. And it was just something that I heard, picked out of the song, and it seemed to fit and lay over it pretty well. So that's kind of one way of going about working on your rhythm, is if you have a song that doesn't have a specific strumming pattern that you're listening to, or doesn't have a guitar at all, and you're trying to develop a strumming pattern for it. That's one way to go about working on this stuff, is you know, writing out a strumming pattern or trying to play along with the song and then trying to figure out what you did. What would that look like on paper? Another thing to do, of course, is if you have a song that does have a specific strumming pattern on guitar, is to be able to listen to that and figure out what it is, how it's laying over the beat and over each measure, or 2 measures, or whatever it may be. So 2 ways to go about that really train your ear well with rhythm. So anyways, I'm going to play the strumming pattern that I was just doing without playing the chords, so you can kind of see what my arm is doing. I tend to vary it up, but I'll try and keep it as consistent as possible. Play it slow first. Okay, a little bit faster. And even faster. Put a chord on it. Do that a little bit faster. So I'm just following the chord progression that we just talked about. So just doing those at a few different speeds. Without the chords, with the chords, just try and follow my hand in terms of the direction I'm using. Sometimes I'm mixing it up to get a specific sound in there, you know, with the direction that I'm going, but does it make that big of a difference? Not really. So if you always think about strumming down on the downbeat and up on the upbeat, that'd be totally fine. I was kind of varying that up. Anyway, so the chord melody follows the same chord progression, of course. And we're just going to add that main riff in there. So let me zoom in a little bit. I want to keep both of my hands in the camera, though. Okay, there we go. So we're starting with a C major chord, and I'm just going through strings 5, 4, 3, or just 5 and 4, doesn't really matter. And then I pick the 4th string 2 more times. After that, you go to the open 1st string, and then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And I'm just doing that with my pinky, my free finger, so I can let that chord ring out so we don't cut notes off. Okay, so you got to be careful with your hand position here. Keep it steady and don't touch the strings. One more time. Then we switch to an E minor chord, and I only strum through the 2nd string. That's the note that I want to hear. So it starts out the same way as with the C major chord, strum through, and then repeat that 2nd string 2 more times. And then I'm going to move my 3rd finger. I'm holding the rest of the chord, moving my 3rd finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then open 3rd string. All together. See if I can get a better view for you. Okay, that repeats again. The other variation, the C chord starts off the same way. And then the E minor chord starts off the same way, but instead of what we originally did, we're going to change that up. And we're going to go straight to the 2nd fret here on the 3rd string. Back up to the 2nd string open, and then 2nd string 3rd fret, and then 3rd string open. Repeat that one more time. E minor chord starts off the same way, and then move my ring finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then open 2nd string, 3rd fret 2nd string, open 3rd string, and back to the C chord. Okay, and then the ending of that, the end of the little riff that brings in the C major chord and the D major chord. Start off the same way, but we only hit the 4th string twice now, or once after we strum a little bit of the chord. And then I go to the open 2nd string. Okay. And then after that, I fall to 2nd fret 3rd string again. And then open 3rd string. And then my D major chord. Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing through slowly here. So if you need to review any of that stuff or I went too quick, just go back in the video. Here it is at full speed. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like the video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Go visit www.atxguitarlessons.com. Please subscribe and make any requests that you like. Be happy to do some videos for you. We will see you next time. Good luck.